Okay, so that actually didn't occur to me that they just wanted to lock me in there and fucking kill me. That didn't actually make sense at all, but now what I'm thinking, I got a new... Oh, Jesus fuck, what is this?
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Oh!
Really?
That was my theory.
Yeah, he built himself a real castle.
My theory was that what if, like, because this person does not seem very confrontational. He seems actually very evasive, and that, I don't know if it's that dude I looked up, but I mean, after not directly trying to, indirectly trying to kill me, leaving me these secret passages or notes and shit. What if it is a little kid that's just scared and wants to kill me or something? I don't know. What if it's Brian Goodwin?
I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler. Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much. Brian was doing a science fair project about bouncing radio waves off of a meteor shower.
Poor kid left his homework?
Yeah. He must have been pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, sharper than a lot of the grown-up knuckleheads I'm used to, yeah.
What, you're saying I'm one of those knuckleheads, is that it?
I wasn't, but, now that I think about it...
Because I know lots of stuff.
Oh, please, drown me in your surplus of knowledge. I've been waiting all these years for a man as wise as you to take this job.
Well, that wait's over, sweetheart.
Call me sweetheart again, and you'll use that big sexy brain of yours to fill out your unemployment paperwork.
Sorry, boss.
It seemed like really weird transitions between being very terrified and being very happy-go-lucky.
He was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left. It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dumped water on fires, and... I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and... I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was gonna bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
Bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Sorry. There's some grade A dork contraband here.
You found his pocket protector?
I found a data sheet for one Gladius Silva, half-elf armor 7.
Classic wizards and wyverns.
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
I vaguely remember this kind of physics with or this kind of science in physics class. Resistors and conductors, or not conductors, capacitors.
There's a busted old toy out here, some sort of electronic game.
Yeah? I like Pong.
Everybody likes Pong.
Gosh, Brian had everything he loved out there.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear, his anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was gonna hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it. I mean, he left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to, I guess, his neighbor.
What's it say?
That he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh, gosh.
And also he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ned didn't really seem like a, with it dad.
Okay, so yeah, this kid's whole life here is pretty sad. I mean, he's got his whole little setup here. He's the creative little smart dude. Suck if he's now the person trying to kill us. If I am right, which I could be totally wrong. I have been wrong before. I don't know which way to go right now. Oops. Where am I anyway? I am on this piece of thing, kid's hideout, and I'm supposed to head south by southwest on the map. South by southwest, okay. Or not, maybe? Or did I just miss which way I was supposed to go? Let me try this. Let me try this way again. Let's see. Nope. Where the hell am I? What the fuck? Can't drop down there. There's no rope or oh, there you go. Anchor point. Alright, let's do it. That does not seem safe. I don't know much about rock climbing. And by I don't know much, I mean I don't know anything about rock climbing or hiking. This kind of extreme hiking, but
What do you think is in there?
I don't know, really. I mean, we gotta find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
Bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with
Are you serious with this shit right now?
a hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
Yeah, especially now that I'm thinking about all the fun ways to be killed.
I'm sorry. Look, at least whoever locked you in doesn't know you've gotten out. Hopefully you find whatever they're hiding in there, and it'll be worth the risk.
aren't they listening to us? No, they're not listening to us because that time that they're listening, or that recording on the Walkman from Delilah and I was close quarters. He was next to us,
also,
or next to me.
Those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did. They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and landed in jail.
Yeah, I wonder if they know anything. If there's some way to ask them about whatever happened at their camp.
I think we'd be smart to let sleeping dogs lie.
You're probably right.
I like that saying. Okay, so here's the cache, here's the cave. My objective was what, to head back to where exactly? I think he said go back to my camp or to my tower and find an anchor point. That or head back in the cave, which I don't remember which. Oh yeah, okay, explore deep in the cave. Okay. All right, round 2. Now these sons of bitches don't know that I'm alive or I'm out of the cave. So what we got if they close the door behind me again? Here we go. Frames again, just dying a little bit. Okay. So you find like a crevice right here. Do I have a piton, pitone? Don't know how to say that. My Pulaski, a lot of P's. Thank God I have my pop filter, right? Oh, that could be easily just snagged out. Whoever wants to kill me can kill me right now. Okay. Those footprints? No. Okay, this cave's huge. Wow, a huge drop off here. Long drop down or drop down? I think I'm just gonna go drop down. Ooh. Okay, so now my fear of, or my claustrophobia, my uneasiness of heights is gonna make into this perfectly adorable evil baby of fears. At least there's some light out here, give some air, but it's getting a little warm in here. Jesus, look, this place is huge. What the hell is that? Whoa! I can't run. Hey, run!
Ah, shit. Are you... Oh, God. You're Brian Goodwin. You fell. Your stuff gave out. Poor fucking kid.
The same pittons that I'm using, the same rope that I'm using. Where's the shoe at, too? That's actually, I'm not kidding, I'm like, I actually wonder where his shoe's at. Oh, I can't step over you. Oh, I feel horrible. I think his leg's broken, he's got his nerdy shirt on. Poor kid. I still can't run. There you go. This cave is freaking huge. Look at that, look at that, all the way down there. Wow. This is gonna be, or I mean like, I don't know, I don't think we'll explore down, well we have to, yeah, the different cave entrances probably lead down to the same connection. We'll be down there later, but fucking knows. That's really sad that kid died like that. I hope he died quickly. And just like have his legs broken and then just kind of suffer down there by himself. There you go. Is that ash? A bunch of ash. Oh, okay. The gate. Oh, okay. No, yeah, that's right. There's super gray in there, but yeah, I think it's that fire just consuming everything right now. Okay.
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
Hey, you might want to take a seat.
I've been sitting this entire time. I'm almost always sitting. What's wrong?
The only thing in the cave was a body.
A body? God, what a mess.
Delilah. It's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just what it was. I mean, he was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out. But whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about him. I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm so sorry.
He'd be alive if I had told someone he was out here. I don't know where he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
Really? Day 79, wow. Maybe I guess this could wrap it up. I really don't know. I'm not prepared to end the game like this, but it's a good story so far. storm's getting bad though. Pack up belongings.